the morning news. Our interesting afternoon news comes on at 12 p.m. with updated and fascinating news stories, while the 6 p.m. news rounds up
From the News and Current Affairs Department here at Kear Communications. It's pleasant good evening and welcome to Kear Newsline. Today is Monday, February 3, 2025. My name is Magazine Program. Story is following tonight. Liberia Drugs Enforcement Agency arrests 37-year-old Kenyan woman in possession of drug worth over US 388,000. LDEA Acting Director General Anthony Sewell shows the agency's commitment to ensure a drug-free society. 21-year-old Fude Banja to spend his second night at Zone 6 police station in Broville after stabbing to death a 14-year-old coconut seller. Enoch Johnson over alleged delay to give his change. Aggrieved National Elections Commission workers threatened to resist attempt by President Wakai to reinstate David Etta Brown Lassana, describing the suspended NEC chairperson as tyrannical. Away from Liberia, US President Donald Trump has said he will cut all future funding to South Africa over allegations that it was confiscating land and treating certain classes of people very badly. The details of all these stories, the voices of the newsmakers, a full bulletin of news plus our foreign developments are all packaged. But first, Mariama Jalloh set the news with a full bulletin. Good evening, Mariama.
Good evening, Jefferson, and good evening, Liberia. The Liberia Drugs Enforcement Agency has arrested a 37-year-old Kenyan woman, Lana Arnoldo, in possession with 8.64 kilograms of heroin at the Roberts International Airport. Addressing a press conference in Monrovia on Monday, the acting director general of the LDEA, Anthony Saw, disclosed that Lama Ardo was intercepted at Roberts International Airport by officers of the LDEA. According to him, Madame Ardono arrived with via Ethiopian airline flight ET933 from Thailand to Addis Ababa to the Roberts field. The acting LDEA boss noted that primarily preliminary investigation unveils that Madam Adorno told LDA officers that the Nigerian based in Thailand only identified as Alex asked her to deliver the luggage to a friend in Liberia by the name of Abel Bedia. He told journalists that the heroin, which is worth over US 38,000, was discovered in a frame of canopy. Also speaking to reporters, Madame Lana Ardona admitted to the LDA report, stating that she is a teacher who was helping to deliver goods for Alex and had no idea what was contained in the bag. A man believed to be 33 years of age, identified as Jesse Gliba, was discovered dead in his room along the airfield shortcut road. According to eyewitnesses, early Monday morning, they decided to search his apartment after 4 days of absence and refusal to pick up calls to communicate with anyone. The eyewitness told this station while searching his apartment, they noticed a smell around his window, which resulted to them forcibly opening his door. He narrated that after opening his apartment, he was discovered dead lying in his bed. Jesse, a staunch reporter of the ANC, had gone missing for days with no trace of contact, only to have been discovered dead. Such situation has since installed fear among residents as they urging government to speedily intervene to ensure the actual cause of Jesse's death. Aggrieved workers of the National Elections Commission has vowed to resist attempt by President Joseph Walker to reinstate suspended NEC chairperson Devita Brown Lansana. According to the workers, they have received multiple reports that top international, regional, and national leaders are misleading President Walker into believing that the absence of Madame Brown Lansana at the NEC will affect the country's democratic image, thereby persuading him to reinstate her. But to the workers' spokesperson, Remy Gliba, stated that if President Walker falls prey to such counsel, there will be no by-election held in Nimba County. Gliba described the suspended NEC chairperson as an unbearable individual who lacks human relations, noting that they can no longer work with her. The tension between the NEC staff and Madame Brown Lansana escalated following her unilateral decision to dismiss approximately 25 employees for what she termed as gross insubordination during a protest at the NEC headquarters. Public Works Minister Roland Lefebvre Giddens has stressed the need for a strengthened public-private partnership to enhance Liberia's road and transport facilitation program, addressing cross-sections of motorists under the banner Federation of Road Transport Union of Liberia Monday in the Omega community. Minister Giddens highlighted the critical role of an efficient road transport system in national development. Speaking on the topic importance of road transport in enhancing good governance, Minister Giddens asserted that no country can function effectively without a well-structured and efficient transport system. He mentioned that road transport sector significantly contributes to good governance by fostering economic growth and job creation, social inclusion, and public welfare. The minister also reaffirmed President Joseph Walker's commitment to establishing maintenance hubs across the country, which will help address Liberia's long-standing challenges with road maintenance. The event brought together key stakeholders, including representatives from the Liberia National Police, the legislature, and the county representatives of Futua. Ina Johnson, a 14-year-old coconut seller who was stabbed on Hotel Africa Road, District 17, on Sunday by his customer, has been confirmed dead by health authorities at the Redemption Hospital. The alleged perpetrator, who is said to be 21 years old, admitted to stabbing the 14-year-old coconut seller with a knife after an argument erupted between them. According to Fode Banja, after paying for a coconut, he needed to collect his change, but Ina was seen delaying in giving him his change and later started referring to him as a Zogo, something he said got him annoyed. Local residents in the area who expressed shock over the incident noted that the 14-year-old boy has always been helping his older brother to sell coconuts in the area for survival. However, the 21-year-old man was arrested and placed in police cell at the Banjul Junction police station, but was later transferred at Zone 6 in Broadville following huge tension from residents in the area. An angry crowd, predominantly local residents and motorcyclists, were seen gathered at the Banjul Junction police station in that Johnson was previously taken at the Redemption Hospital in Newcastle to receive medical treatment after sustaining major wounds from his stabber, which resulted in him bleeding profusely. At long last, opposition political Liberty Party has reconciled and settled internal wranglings as political leader Yumli Kanga Lawrence announces party's convention. Following months of political battle over legitimate leadership of the party, the political leader of the Liberty Party and Senate pro tempore Yumli Kanga Lawrence disclosed that the party has reconciled its differences and return to a status quo ante. She said the move follows series of consultations with party leaders to settle the dust and put an end to the long-standing confusion which divided the party into two notable factions. Senator Lawrence noted that the Liberty Party will convene a special convention from February 7 to 9 to deliberate on way forward and the future of the party. The Director General of the Rural Renewable Energy Agency has described low investment in the country's rural renewable energy sector despite the high demand of sustainable renewable energy. Samuel Nangbe said the rural renewable energy sector of Liberia is faced with several challenges, including low investment and attention, despite its potential to boost development and generate funds for government in the rural areas. He added that the urban area has attracted more attention due to the location of government offices and huge number of country's population residing in the city. The addre- to address the situation, Director General Langley disclosed that the team at the Rural Renewable Energy Agency is exerting efforts to collaborate with development partners to ensure the Rural Renewable Energy Agency is recognized and visible to the public. According to him, the visibility of the institution will boost its operation and attract sufficient financial support from national government. As the Unity Party government enters its second year, various auxiliaries groups of the party continue to express disappointment in the administration. Speaking on the Monday's edition of the Kear Morning Show, the chairman of the Friends of Cassell, Orlando Fala, said since the inception of the UP government, auxiliaries of the party continue to struggle, adding that the leadership of the Unity Party are yet to listen to their plights. Fala added that as chairman of the FOC, one of the auxiliaries that made Joseph Walker president, he continues to receive mounting pressure from members of the group, something he said is causing embarrassment for him. He maintained that those he struggled to bring to Unity Party to the presidency continue to express their frustration, stressing that it is time that President Walker focus his attention on various auxiliaries of the party. Also speaking, Siku Kamara, chairman of Friends of Walker, alleged that his movement continued the amount of 47,000 United States dollars to the Unity Party campaign team, but is yet to receive a sweeping job. Kamara added that all efforts to meet with the party's chairman, Luther Tape, and other executives of the party have proven fruitless as they continue to give them false promises. The newly elected national chair of the Congress for Democratic Change Council of Patriots, Fode Masakwe, has underscored the need of democratically pressure the ruling Unity Party administration to address social and economic issues confronting Liberians. Masakwe's remarks suddenly followed his election along with 11 others with a vote of 20 over contender Joshua Carr, who obtained 5 votes during the group's special convention held over the weekend in Sinjay Town, Grand Cape County. In his acceptance speech, Masakwe stressed that his election is not about him, but it is about the struggle ahead and the unwavering belief that Liberia is dying, demanding a redeemer. According to him, the Bwaka Kun administration has failed on every front, noting that the regime has led citizens into their difficult times. He added that the CDC COP, which he deemed Liberia's foremost civil rights political movement, will ask President Bwaka to excuse the presidency if he fails to rescue citizens as he promised during the campaign season. In a brief remark, defeated candidate Joshua Carr acknowledged the conduct of the election as free, fair, and transparent. The general manager of New Creation Environment Service Liberia Incorporated, Emmanuel Randall, has emphasized his institution's readiness to ensure a green and clean Liberia. Speaking at the opening of his institution's first office in Pinsville, Weah, Emmanuel Randa highlighted the danger of a dirty society, urging Liberians at all times to prioritize sanitation. Emmanuel Randa disclosed that his institution is being supported by Liberian clergyman Philip Blamo, who is currently based in the United States. He, however, appreciated the Monrovia City Corporation and Pinsville City Corporation for their support towards safe and clean environment. The political leader of the OCM movement, Dr. Thomas Nimnitwe, has given the Majority Bloc Speaker Richard Nangbe Koon a 60 days ultimatum to unite members of the House of Representatives or face impeachment by his constituents. That's the bulletin of news, and it's back to you, Jefferson Weah, for continuation.
Many thanks to Mariama Jalloh for the news bulletin. It is regularly featured on Kear Newsline. Big stories we're following tonight. Liberia Drugs Enforcement Agency arrests 37-year-old Kenyan woman in possession of drug worth over US 388,000 United States dollars. LDEA Acting Director General Anthony Suwa shows the agency's commitment to ensure a drug-free society. 21-year-old Foden Banja to spend his second night at Zone 6 police station in Broadview after stabbing to death a 14-year-old coconut seller in a junction over alleged delay to give his change. Aggrieved National Elections Commission workers threatened to resist attempt by President Waka to reinstate David Eton Brown Lassana, describing the suspended neck chairperson as tyrannical. Away from Liberia, US President Donald Trump has said he will cut all future funding to South Africa over allegations that it was confiscating land and treating 13 classes of people very badly. Straight into the news now. The Liberia Drugs Enforcement Agency has arrested a 37-year-old Kenyan woman, Lanan Arondo, in possession with 8.642 kilograms of heroin at the Rabas International Airport. Addressing a press conference in Monrovia Monday, the acting director general of the LDEA, Anthony Soul, disclosed that Lana Arondo was intercepted at Rabas International Airport by officers of the LDEA.
On the price of
Also, also speaking to reporters, Madam Lana Arondo admitted to the LDEA reporters, stating that she is a teacher who was helping to deliver goods for Alex and had no idea of what was contained in the bag. She's Sister Lana Arundo there speaking earlier. You listened to the voice of acting LDEA Director General Anthony Sewell. Enoch Johnson, a 14-year-old coconut seller who was stabbed on Hotel Africa Road, District 17 on Sunday by his customer, has been confirmed dead by health authorities at the Redemption Hospital. The alleged perpetrator, who is said to be 21 years old, admitted to stabbing the 14-year-old coconut seller with a knife after an argument erupted between them. Here is perpetrator for the Banja speaking.
How are you? No, no, report talking to you. Officer, 21. So what you get? What you get?
Okay. He is suspect for the Bangladesh speaking. In a related development, a man believed to be 33 years of age, identified as Jesse Gleber, was discovered dead in his room along the Effie Shortcut Road. According to eyewitnesses, early Monday morning, they decided to search his apartment after 4 days of absence and refusal to pick up calls or communicate with anyone. The eyewitnesses to the station. While searching his apartment, they noticed a smell around his window, which resulted to them forcefully opening his door. Some eyewitnesses there speaking to the station over the sudden death of Jesse Gliba. As the Unity Party government enters its second year, various auxiliary groups of the party continue to express their disappointment in the administration. Speaking on the Monday's edition of the Kear Morning Show, the chairman of the Friends of Cassell, Orlando Fala, said since the inception of the UP government, auxiliaries group of the party continue to struggle, adding that the leadership of the party are yet to listen to their plights. And Orlando Fala is the chairman of the Friends of Cassell. Also speaking, Sekou Kamara, chairman of Friends of Waka, alleged that his movement contributed the amount of 47,000 United States dollars to the Unity Party campaign team, but is yet to receive a sweeping job. And we sincerely apologize for that wrong accept. Well, listeners, in case you've just joined us, it's a reminder that you're listening to the 6 p.m. edition of Care News Line. Today is Monday, February 3, 2025. My name is Jefferson. We are anchoring this edition of our news program. Top stories we're following tonight. Liberia Drugs Enforcement Agency arrests 37-year-old Kenyan woman in possession of drug worth over US $388,000. LDEA Acting Director General Anthony So assures the agency's commitment to ensure a drug-free society. 21-year-old Fode Banja to spend his second night at Zone 6 police station in Broadview after stabbing to death a 14-year-old coconut seller in a Johnson over alleged delay to give his change. Aggrieved National Elections Commission workers threatened to resist attempt by President Weah to reinstate David Etta Brown Lassana, describing the suspended next chairperson as tyrannical. In foreign news, US President Donald Trump has said he will cut off future funding to South Africa over allegations that it was confiscating land and treating certain classes of people very badly. We take another break. When we return, we'll bring you more developments. Please keep tuned. Thanks for being there. The newly elected national chairman of the Congress for Democratic Change Council of Patriots, COP, for the massacre, has underscored the need to democratically pressure the unit or the ruling Unity Party administration to address the social and economic issues confronting Liberians. Massacre stressed that his election is not about him, but it is about the struggle ahead and the unwavering belief of that Liberia is dying, demanding a redeemer. According to him, the Bwakakun administration has failed on every front, noting that the regime has led citizens into difficult times.
Commerce and friends.
He is for the massacre, the elected chairman of the CDC COP. Well, in brief remark, defeated candidate Joshua Carr acknowledged the conduct of the elections as free, fair, and transparent. He also promised to work in with Massacre and his team for the success of the institution and share his vision with the new leadership to hold the Waka Coons administration accountable.
I say thank you to all of you. You did extremely well. The election was credible. We all witnessed it here, and I accept the result. Yeah, I accept the result wholeheartedly. All of the strategies I and my team developed over the period of time will be officially sent towards the Bullet Massacre if it deemed necessary to work with it in the interest of our institution. We send those strategies towards it, and we're working hands with Bullet Massacre to ensure that we deliver on behalf of the Liberian people. We'll be around to serve the institution. We'll ensure that the government deliver and live up to our expectation to the CDC COP. So
At long last, opposition political Liberty Party has reconciled and settled in tender wranglings as political leader Yombi Kanga Lawrence announces party's convention. Following months of political battle over legitimate leadership of the party, the political leader of the Liberty Party and Senate pro tempore, Yombi Kanga Lawrence, disclosed that the party has reconciled its differences and returned to status quo ante. Here is Senate pro tem Yombi Kanga Lawrence.
of reconciliation and engagement by joint committees on both sides of the divide. We are pleased to announce to all of our partisans, friends, sympathizers, well wishers,
And the chocolate that the Liberty Party is once again one unit under the leadership of the party's constitution and the rules and regulations of National Election Commission. We will on Friday, the 7th, to Sunday, the 9th of February, host a national convention under the theme Stronger Together to finalize and legalize our decision. The details of the process will be discussed and approved at the convention. However, I wish to extend my thanks and appreciation to all of our participants for trusting and believing in us, and for the excitement and enthusiasm that we have seen since the process commenced. We are inviting all participants to gather on Saturday, February 8th, 2025 at 8 a.m. for a parade to our new party headquarters on the Stockholm Boulevard, opposite the bar Kear Road downtown, for the opening ceremony of our convention. Come, let's reunite. Come, let's show love to one another. Usually at our convention, delegates are committee council officials, the executive committee members, and delegates are be selected by our UI people. So because it's a reconciliation process, we expect many participants to come for the opening and the closing, and we are going to have one session to make sure everything is going to be
The voice of Senate Pro Tem and political leader of the Liberty Party, Yombly Kanka Lawrence. Public Works Minister Roland Giddings has stressed the need for a strengthened public-private partnership to enhance Liberia's road and transparent facilitation programs, addressing cross-sections of motorists under the banner Federation of Road Transport Union of Liberia Monday in the Omenga community. Minister Giddings highlighted the critical role of an efficient road transport system in national development.
But the transport
Meanwhile, the minister also reaffirmed President Joseph Waka's commitment to establishing maintenance hubs across the country, which will help address Liberia's long-standing challenges with road maintenance.
A well-managed transport sector reduces the cost of goods and services and make life easier for businesses and citizens.
The voice of Public Works Minister Roland Giddings. To this development now, the General Manager of New Creation Environmental Services Liberia Incorporated, Emmanuel Randa, has emphasized his institution's readiness to ensure a green and clean Liberia. Speaking at the opening of his institution's first office in Painesville, RI Highway, Emmanuel Randall highlighted the danger of a dirty society, urging Liberians to at all times prioritize sanitation.
We have noticed that of recent you have these small roaches creeping all into the kitchen. Instead of the government getting all chains to sell and get all place to sell, they can't do it. When big day coming, the police will always come, destroy our place.
We sincerely apologize for that wrong accept. In foreign news now, US President Donald Trump has said he will cut all future funding to South Africa over allegations that he was confiscating land and treating certain classes of people very badly. Last month, President Cyril Ramaphosa signed into law a bill that allows land seizures without compensation in certain circumstances. Land ownership has long been a continuous issue in South Africa, with most private farmland owned by white people 30 years after the end of the racist system of apartheid. There have been continuous calls for the government to address land reform and deal with the past injustices over racial segregation. Without foreign development, that's how we come to the near end of today's edition of Kear Newsline. This has been the joint efforts of the News and Current Affairs Department here at Kear Communications Network. Many thanks to all of our reporters, editors, contacts who helped in making this edition a success. Mariama Jalloh was here with our local voices. James Walker Sal control and produced the sound. George Weah coordinated. Before we leave, a relook of our major stories. Liberia Drugs Enforcement Agency arrests 37-year-old Kenyan 21-year-old Fode Banja to suspend his second night at Zone 6 police station in Burrillville after stabbing to death a 14-year-old coconut seller in a junction over alleged delay to give his change. We brought you that development. Aggrieved National Elections Commission workers threatening to resist attempt by President Weah to reinstate David Edgar Brown Lassana, describing the suspended next chairperson as tyrannical. In foreign news, US President Donald Trump has said he will cut all future funding to South Africa over allegations that he was confiscating land and treating certain classes of people very badly. Many thanks to you for watching. My name is Jefferson. I presented. Good night.